Hi, it's Laura here again, and this time we're talking the 5 rights, one of the key models at level 4 in the CIPS qualifications. The 5 rights are right price, right quality, right quantity, right place, and right time. And these 5 rights should be the goal for every procurement professional. In this video, we're going to deep dive into each of these rights and outline how we can achieve the right price, quality, quantity, place, and time. Achievement of all the 5 rights provides a framework for effective purchasing and essentially shows us how to engage in supply chain management. It's important to understand that all of the 5 rights are interlinked and each one can affect the other. So, failure to achieve one can have an impact on achieving the other rights. Let's talk right price. So factors that affect the decision on price, because remember there is no right price, that will differ depending on each and every organisational context. But that will depend on our bargaining power, how big a fish we are in a small pond. The number of suppliers in the market and substitute products. Can we go elsewhere? The type of procurement. We're going to pay more for capital items than we would routine. The prices paid by competitors. We don't want to pay more than them. And the total package of benefits offered, otherwise known as the whole life cost. Right quality. So procurement can influence the right quality by selecting suppliers with quality management systems, perhaps, for example, ISO 9001, a quality management standard. We can also appraise the track record of suppliers and use those that have met our performance targets. Create approved supplier lists with suppliers who are of good enough quality on that list. We can also help influence quality of product design, getting it right first time, every time. And manage our relationships with suppliers so they're going to give us the updates in material and quality that we would require. Right quantity. Right quantity is all about the demand for the final product. So how much demand is will mean how much quantity we will need. The inventory policy of the organisation, whether we're going to stock hold or perhaps we're going to work just in time. So the right quantity will be the right amount to go straight into the production line to meet the order of a customer. It could be due to the service level required. If customers are requiring a really high service level and we have to hold stock, then we're probably going to hold more than we may do usually. Market conditions may mean that we don't need to hold stock, or if there's scarcity and long lead times like with Brexit and COVID, we may hold more stock. And the economic order quantity is the one that the purchase price is balanced with the cost of stock holding. Let's look at the right time. Right time will depend on whether we're using pull inventory approaches. So this is pull to the order, whether we use just in time, which is linked to pull, so that the goods come in neither too early, guys, nor too late, but just in time to go into the production line. The right time might be looking at periodic review systems, so that we would need to order every 3 months, for example. And a materials requirement planning system is a forecasting and scheduling system that will tell us when we need to order to meet supplier lead times. Right place. Right place is all about the inbound delivery decisions, where exactly it's going to go, whether it's yours or your customer's sites. Looking at total distribution cost, which is essentially the whole life cost of this distribution. What is the cheapest across the board way of distributing these items? It's also looking at environmental impact of transport, maybe like Amazon using things like electric vehicles for delivery going forward. And the use of distribution centres. Having strategic distribution centres at certain places will enable you to service your customers quicker. Essentially though, it is a trade-off. It may not always be possible to achieve all of the 5 rights. So we're going to trade off what's most important. If that's time, we tend to trade that against price and pay extra for last minute delivery. If it's quality, we may trade off price and pay more for that quality, and so on. Hope you found this useful. Please subscribe, check out our courses, and then come back for our next video soon. Thanks for listening.